There's so much reflection that takes place through the course of the goal cycle. But in the reasoning section of 1C, we want teachers to be very specific and pull information from the linked evidence and note specific points to justify the degree of growth towards their goal. I like to use the claim, evidence, and rationale method to guide teachers in putting their reasoning response together. This method is just one way. It could act as a scaffold as you coach your teacher. Other formats can also work as long as you use evidence to support the claim of growth. First, identify if growth has been made or if there was a lack of growth towards the goal. This is the claim. For example, I have grown to the applying level of CSTP 5.7. Now for the evidence. I suggest opening up the documents that the teacher linked as evidence. Find specific notes, information, or data points in these documents that directly support the claim of growth. Extract, copy-paste 3 to 4 examples of such evidence and expand those ideas to make a cohesive statement. The pieces of evidence you choose should support your claim of growth towards a continuum level. Finally, the rationale component should connect the impact this evidence had on students, families, teacher practice, and/or address the anti-racist question of practice. So to recap, the claim is the statement of growth or lack of growth to the targeted continuum level. The evidence is specific and pulled from the linked tools. The rationale states the impact the evidence had on student outcomes, teacher practice, or the anti-racist question of practice. As mentioned earlier, the claim, evidence, rationale format to craft a reasoning statement is just one method and acts as a scaffold. You are free to use other formats as long as it is evidence-based. Also, the reasoning statement does not have to be written. The teacher may submit a video, audio, images, or illustrations that demonstrate growth towards their goal grounded in evidence. Now you might be wondering, what if my teacher had limited growth? In this case, the teacher will use linked evidence to support the fact that there was limited growth, and then identify what are the next steps in making progress moving forward. The goal cycle should be viewed from an asset-based lens and considered a learning opportunity to lean into their practice and be reflective. Please go back to the module document, read and respond to prompt 6.